reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive a trading card pack.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up again. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
So let's take a look at the Chicago. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
MP's checked in for Giddey. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Dosunmu outside. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Dosunmu outside. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jackson, pass to Morant. Shot from the mid-range. Count that bucket. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Vucevic, a screen on Morant. From downtown. MP, no good. And here's Memphis now. They're on an 11-2 run. Jackson, good. And the setup by Morant.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Buzelis. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dosunmu on the double. Clark, the pass to Wells. Outside Morant. Here's Wells from outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, another miss by MP. Grizzlies lead by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Edie's checked in for Memphis. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. MP looking around. Looking to end the run. Oh, another miss by MP.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to MP. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, MP buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Clark up top. The 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edie. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
MP with it. Pass to White. Collins a screen. Puts up a three. White can't hit. Grizzlies lead by 14. Down low. White with the steal. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. White's got 5.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Clark with a screen on Herder to the inside. Clark, no good. Bulls trail by 11. MP outside. Picked by Smith. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Edey. Outside for Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Collins finds White. MP outside. Fires the 3. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
Grizzlies lead by 9. Morant surveying the floor. Clark with a screen on MP. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by White.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane. Collins passes to Herder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herder.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Kennard, he's checked in for Morant. Pippen, pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 7 points.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jackson surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Jackson out there with Edey. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kennard outside. Here's Jackson. Collins with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
The Grizzlies shooting about 43% on this one. Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. It's deflected. Outside White. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
MP making the long-range connection.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Jackson with a screen on MP. Kennard can't get it to go. And here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Giddey passes to Herter. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. And here's MP from outside. MP gets the corner bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Jackson outside. Here's Edey. No points yet. Goes up at the stripe. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Edey.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Here's Giddey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Pippen. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
There's the 3. Counted from distance. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Kennard with it, now guarded by MP. Back to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells, covered by Smith. Here's Pippen. And it's Giddey with a rebound. MP against Kennard. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pippen pass to Jackson. Up and over Smith. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
MP, the pass to Collins. Now here's Giddey. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Jackson finds Kennard. No good with the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Smith passes to Herter. Outside Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Kennard, covered by MP. Here's Pippen. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Kennard. 3-pointer, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. MP, the pass to Giddey. Collins a screen. And that one's good. Giddey. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Right wing. Here's Jackson. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing. Chicago leading by 4. MP finds Giddey. Now here's Herter. Now Smith. Defended by Kennard. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Herter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Jackson against Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That'll be a second foul. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Peeler's got 22.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Jackson outside. White against Bane. Clark with the screen. Shoots. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Vucevic, the pass to MP. Memphis with a rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds in the game. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And they get it back. Now here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. White, good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Morant gets double-teamed. From about 19, Wells, that's good. Wells has got 10 points. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. And here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they didn't last time.
Launches a three, and Payne with the three. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
There's just no hesitation from three for Payne. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
To the middle. Dosunmu outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Payne surveying the D. Pass to Clark. And here's Morant from the arc. Ellis grabs the board.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from three. Peeler's got 25 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
MP getting it done for Chicago. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Taking a look here at Chicago.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with it. Lead today. There's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. MP's checked in for Chicago. On the court for Chicago, we've got Kobe White, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Stolen by MP. MP throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Clark up top. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama. And again, Memphis no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now MP. He's got 27. Vucevic finds Giddey. Kicks it out to MP. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Outside Morant. Blocked! And he stays with it. Morant against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Morant. To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Morant. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Giddey against Morant. Pass to Peeler for 3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 32 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Clark. Here's Bane. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Bane's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pick by Aldama. The 3. Morant, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, BA. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for Giddey.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Grizzlies trail by 19. Pass to Edey. Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Zach Collins.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. Left side White. Pass to Herter. And here's Smith. From deep, MP. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Pippen. Jackson with a screen on White. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the wing, MP, hounded by Morant. Here's Peeler. Memphis with a rebound. Morant's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, tipped, Stolen by Collins. Outside Herder. Pass to MP. White with it. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter here. Collins outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Edey. Here's Pippen. Jackson with a screen on White. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 8 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Peeler. The 3-ball. And there's White. That's good on the assist by MP. Peeler's got 3 assists tonight.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey, covered by Smith. And rejected. Outside Herder. Back to MP. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Collins outside. Pass to Herder. Kicks it out to MP. Off the mark there with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 19. From deep, Bane. He drops it from range.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Giddey finds MP. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Peeler's got 35.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Here's Pippen. Giddey defends. Pippen, no good.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 21. Outside Giddey. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
MP against Bane. Pass to Pippen. Will it go? Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Collins a screen. Here's Peeler. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Pippen. Giddey defends. Here's Bane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator, by no means a ball stopper.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Dosunmu on the wing. Collins outside. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Bane. Herter defending. Bane against Collins. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Aldama outside. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Outside Giddey. MP outside. Launches it. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bane. Chicago with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Peeler. And MP throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Bane with it. To the inside. Here's Edey. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass.
Not just a scorer, Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
MP outside. Pass to Giddey. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Outside Herter. And here's Collins. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. And he lobs it up top. And MP throws it down.
You love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
Timeout. Please. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins, and it's Kobe White in for Herter. Moran against MP. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
On defense, the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Clark outside. Fires in the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bulls leading by 19. MP outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Peeler's got his 4th assist with that last one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head.
time, kid.
Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
Collins with it. Pass to Herter. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. No good, off the front rim. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Clark. Outside for Morant. The 3 from Bane. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Jones. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And you think about that prize money for the NBA Cup, RJ. It's expected to increase quite a bit.
These new media rights got this money pumping. I wish I was 10 years younger. Okay, maybe 15.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
Trey Jones. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Williams is checked in for Chicago.
Coming up to the floor for the Bulls, number 44, Patrick Williams.
Bulls on D. Tries to break his ice. And scoring inside is Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, oh, he's determined.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. And here's Jones.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. MP's got 44.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Jackson. Over Williams. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the 4th. Jones, the pass to MP. 1:57 left in the 4th. The shot no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Morant. Takes it inside. Over MP. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Inside, here's Bane. And Collins with the big block. Smooth sailing for Chicago. MP outside. Collins with a screen on Morant. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. Peeler's got 50 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, Rovens, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
MP outside. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all. All look too easy right now.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Good job, MP. I see.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP and he will only be better with an expanded role.